Hey everybody, and welcome to The Void, a show dedicated to filling the void between being an employee and becoming self-employed. Most people refer to starting your own company as taking the leap, as if they're blindly jumping off a cliff and into the unknown. This show is here to help you understand that it doesn't have to be that way. As always, if you like what you're hearing on the show, please do us a favor and help share The Void with somebody else who might be wanting to start their own company. We saw an opportunity to help others understand that self-employment is well within your reach. And just as our businesses have grown organically and by word of mouth, we want this show to grow the same way. So if you see somebody asking questions about starting their own service-based business, please do us a favor and send them a link to the show. I'm your host, Mitch Smedley, and with me as always is David Hilton.
Mitch, I didn't tell you this. Saturday, I almost burned my barn down.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Completely.
How'd you pull that off?
I've got, those salamander heaters,
Mm-hmm.
whatever they call them. They burn kerosene,
Tube
diesel,
heater.
whatever. Little tube heater, yeah. So I have one. It's a 200T.
Okay. 200.
It's just 200,000 BTU an hour. Like,
Okay.
it's a big one, right? Got it for free from my buddy Dustin. His mom got it for free, gave it to him. He never used it. He gave it to me. I've had that fucking thing like 4 years. Never fired it up. So Saturday, I'm bored. It's cold out. I'm like, let's see if I can get this thing working. Fuel line's plugged up. The fan in the back doesn't want to fire off. It's just a fan that just blows kerosene out, and then it uses the igniter. That doesn't want to work. So I pull the whole fucking thing apart. I clean everything out. I take the orifice out. I get the fan working. I get kerosene in it. I get it fired off. It's shooting. It almost explodes. Guess who forgot to put the fucking orifice back in? Holy shit, dude. Dude, so it just runs on vacuum pressure. Uh-huh. And then the orifice itself is the metering device for the whole thing. It's not a fuel filter. It's not another metering. It's nothing.
So it's just sucking.
So it is literally pulling 0.62 PSI. The only reason I know this because I had to check it to get it started. 0.62 PSI. Unregulated kerosene just thrown
spraying
everywhere, dude.
On fire.
I don't have the fucking shroud on it. I got nothing. Luckily, there was only a gallon of kerosene in it. I thought the fucking building was going to be on fire.
That's hilarious.
I keep my boat in there.
Mm-hmm.
What does a boat have on it?
Gas.
No.
Cover.
One more. Fire extinguisher.
Oh, yeah.
Save the fucking barn from burning down.
Yeah.
Dude, somehow Camaro's right next to it. Cover's on it. Doesn't catch the cover on fire. Have no fucking idea how that happens.
Huh.
Dude, I was literally scared to fucking... I thought, this is it. The barn is on fire and I've burned it to the fucking ground being a goddamn jackass.
I had...
Rule to everyone, I was sober. Maybe I should have had a couple of beers and I wouldn't have burned the damn thing down. Dude, I freaked out.
I had a freak out moment like that.
Holy fuck.
That old white Mustang that I had, I was replacing... I had to pull the gas tank to replace the fuel pump in it.
This before you had it restored?
No, not my 65, the Betty White, the Fox body.
Oh, okay. The 90s.
And,
okay.
yeah. And we, drained... I thought it was mostly drained of gas. And so I go to start taking the gas tank down to put the fuel pump in it. And I'm like lowering it down with a jack and the fuel shifts in it.
And you're
sloshes,
like, oh shit.
And it starts, I've got an incandescent light bulb in a shop light
Ooh.
laying on the ground.
Old school light bulb.
Yeah, old school real
no
light bulb.
LED.
Yeah. And you know what happens with those bulbs when they get a drop of cold liquid on them, they explode.
Yeah.
Well, this wasn't just cold liquid, it was gasoline. And it starts splashing and going everywhere. And it's like, it's splashing the incandescent bulb. It just didn't break, and I don't know why. But
sometimes God's looking out for you.
I freaked the fuck out, and I'm the only one in the garage, and so I'm calling for help, trying to hold this gas tank up as much as I can.
Your kids were small then, too.
Kids were small. Mason comes out, Danielle comes out, and I'm like screaming at them.
Get the light bulb!
And
they don't understand?
They don't,
they're dumb.
I'm way ahead of where they're at, and so I'm having a hard time communicating to them. I got gas pouring all over me. They end up getting the light bulb and pulling it away and all of that. I was so embarrassed after that because it's like...
Why were you embarrassed?
Because I was not...
better?
Well, I was not speaking kindly to them.
Oh, you
And,
dumb fucking cunt.
I mean, I wasn't. I wasn't like. I wasn't talking down to them, but it was.
You were belligerent.
Yeah, I'm like, get over here and grab the thing. And what thing? The fucking thing. Like, and I'm like, wow, your personality really comes out in moments of tension, and I was not that even keel there.
That's not your personality. That's just survival.
Yeah.
That's my survival personality at this point.
Yeah, because that wouldn't have just burned the car down. That would have burned the car and the house and like everything down.
Dude, people don't understand, man. Like 1 gallon of gas dumped out on the ground is an explosion.
Yeah.
A big explosion.
Yeah, have you ever watched the videos of guys like trying to start a bonfire?
Oh, and they dump 5 gallons of gas, and then they throw the rag on it, and it explodes. Like the wood goes everywhere.
Well, and then the fuel vapors, if they don't do it fast enough, the fuel vapors have like puddled on the grass.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I am not going to say that I'm one of those guys, but I'm one of those guys half the time. Like, we have a lot of bonfires at the house, like burn brush and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, I'll just throw a gallon of gas on that motherfucker. That was a mistake.
Yeah. I won't do a gallon. I mean, I'll start a fire with gas, but it's not a gallon. It's like a quart at most.
Some of us learn slow. Yeah. It's funny you bring that up. Do you remember the time that we lived together? I know you do.
Mm-hmm.
That you and I used to go out in your Mustang. We always stopped by Casey's. Usually get some beers. You'd fill up the car with gas. And I come outside one time and you're leaned against the car smoking a fucking cigarette while fueling a 1965 Mustang like a complete fucking jackass.
Never had a problem with it.
Didn't even I said, Mitch, what are you doing? What? That's what I got. What? You're smoking a fucking cigarette. Oh, shit. The guy inside is like, hey, is that your buddy? I was like, yeah. He's like, he's fucking smoking out there. I was like, oh, God damn it. You want to talk about being embarrassed? Like, yeah, that's my best friend.
Yeah.
I've
done a lot more embarrassing things than
that. Yes, you have.
Misspelled Chiefs in front of the whole fucking stadium.
Yeah, that's not good. We got a lot of good reactions from that.
Yeah,
podcast short.
Yeah,
I knew this guy was a fucking dumbass.
I'm not afraid to embarrass myself.
Man, those of us that can't, or those of you, because I know I can't laugh at yourself once in a while for being a jackass.
I'll laugh at myself every day.
I know you do.
Yeah.
Like, and I do too. Like, I fuck up a lot of shit.
Yep.
Like, if you can't laugh at yourself, what are you even doing?
Yeah.
How are you even making it through the day every fucking day?
Yeah.
Most of the guys in Trade Winds they're the first ones to rat themselves out.
Usually.
They have a pretty good sense of humor.
Pretty tight-knit
group. Hey, guess what the fuck I did today? Everyone's like, oh, what?
Yeah.
It's always a good story, man.
Yep.
It is always a good story.
Plenty of good customer stories, too.
Yeah. Well, we'll keep those. Those are for us.
Those are for us.
Those are for Trade Winds members. Yep. We'll hey, you want to be a Trade Winds member and hear those stories?
Yeah.
Sign on up.
Get on
a group call.
Yeah.
You'll laugh your ass off. Oh, those guys are fucking...
They're
characters, man.
What are we talking about today?
Talking about Wet Show today a little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit about the Wet Show. What is today? What's the date?
Today is February 3rd.
I don't know. I'm going to look. Today is the 3rd.
Yeah. This show will come out on the 6th.
The 6th. I always put I've said this last couple of shows.
The YouTube on the 5th.
Sometimes, like, I have a lot going on tomorrow and Thursday. It might be out tonight.
Yeah.
So yeah, the Wet Show is the 16th.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the conference part is the 16th. The expo and the conference are the 17th, 18th, 19th. Mm-hmm. Our thing is the 16th, which is
we have a members
2 weeks from now, essentially.
Yeah, we have a members only event happening the day before the expo starts
on the 16th, Monday the 16th.
Yep. And if you are a part of Trade Winds, you get free tickets to the Wet Show.
You know what? Let's go back on that. If you want to get a free expo pass, go to tradewindsconsulting.com, click on the link for the Wet Show, and you can have a free pass whether you're in Trade Winds or not.
Oh shit, looky there.
Yeah, it's for everyone.
Cool.
Anyone that we want to invite up until the 9th, so the 9th is the last day. The 10th on, it's 50% off.
Cool.
Not through us. This is through the Wet Show. We just have the link there that has our deal on it. So we can let people in for free. So if you want to come to the Wet Show and just see us, but not go for Trade Wind shit, go to tradewindsconsulting.com, click on the Wet Show link. It's on the main homepage.
Yeah.
And fucking sign up for free. Get your free expo pass.
Free
and
tickets.
Go. Free tickets.
Who doesn't love free shit?
Who doesn't love free shit? Come by our booth, 3769.
Yeah.
Say hi to us. And if for some weird reason you do want to sign up for Tradewinds, I know I said weird reason, but if you want to sign up for Tradewinds and have dinner with us and everyone else, and hey, it's open bar too. I'm still debating that if that was a good decision or not. I didn't run that one.
Glad I don't run the budget.
Didn't run that one by my good buddy Mitch. But
nope.
We're having dinner and drinks Monday night.
So
free for Tradewinds members. So if you want to sign up for that, come Monday night. Conrad Hotel, Indianapolis.
We'll be there with all kinds of shirts and goodies and price books. We'll be selling price books at the show, memberships, just talking business. We're going to bring the podcast equipment. Chances are we're going to record a podcast or two at the show.
They'll be short. Be
kind of neat.
It won't be hours, but we're thinking if someone wants to sit down for 15 minutes and shoot the shit, hell, who knows who'll come by.
Yeah.
I'm sure Roger will be there.
I'm sure Roger will be there. We'll get
Mr. Wakefield himself.
We'll get all the guys there. So
he's always down to have a couple drinks and do a 15-minute podcast.
Oh yeah,
he is what I would consider a good old boy.
We gotta see if we can smuggle fireball shooters into there.
I'm not smuggling shit. I'm taking them. And I'm just going to give them out for free.
There you
go.
So
if you do come to the Wet Show, stop by our booth, and if they're not out in the open, give me a wink, and I'll be like, okay, and I'll get them out of the back and
there you go,
give them to you. If we're not allowed or asked to come back to the Wet Show,
now we know why.
I don't give a fuck. It'll be fine. It's gonna be. You know me. I hate traveling because I'm just crotchety. But it is going to be a lot of fun.
It'd be fun.
It's always fun to see the guys.
Yeah.
They're so energetic. They're young.
It's fun to meet new people, too.
Yeah.
So I posted about it on my social media, and there was a lot of people that I haven't met in person yet that are going to be there and going to stop by and say hi. So
I bet I've got... So when you sign up and you do the Wet Show, they put all your information out there for everyone else that's going, and I bet I've got 10 emails. They're like, hey, we're here in KC, blah, blah, blah. Hey, we're in Tennessee. We love what you guys do. We're going to come by. Yeah, come on by. Say hi.
Yep.
Shoot the shit. Have
Pretty
a free
cool
shooter on Mitch.
So what's the purpose of the Wet Show? Like why would a person want to go to the Wet Show?
They want to... Lots of reasons. They want to learn about new products. They could be in the market for a new camera or excavation equipment. They could be going to learn and get some of their CEUs. They could be going to Hobnob. They could be going to network. They could be going to just extend their reach of
connections, right?
Their circle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
So essentially...
all kinds of reasons.
You're going there to learn shit, right? You're either going to learn new connections, you're going to learn people, you're going to learn product, you're going to learn methodology. You're going on a business event to learn things that you don't already know. And that's kind of the theme of today's show is like, you don't know what you don't know. So put yourself in positions to keep learning things that you don't know. And complacency breeds complacency. So if we take ourselves out of the learning sphere, then life gets really friggin' boring. And so that's the idea of the Wet Show or any of our other events or Tradewinds or even this podcast is to learn more things that you don't usually know.
You know, we used to do the home shows and all that stuff all the time, right? Mm-hmm. You're trying to sell equipment. You're trying to get your brand out there, your name out there, whatever. And I never, at the time when we were doing those, 2 times a year, I never understood or realized the importance of the connection aspect, as in meeting the people,
right,
the networking, the relationship building, all of that stuff. Like it took me all the way up until probably we started Tradewinds to realize the value inside of your small networking group, your
right,
private group, the people that you really bond with. When you go to those shows, it's not necessarily about seeing all the quote-unquote new products, mm-hmm, or, all of that. It's having a handshake with a guy that works for Cat, you develop a relationship with that guy. You're looking for an excavator. You call him and say, hey, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, hey, man, we just had one returned. It's this much off. I know it's well taken care of.
Yeah.
All because of that handshake and the 2 seconds you took to talk to someone and develop a relationship with them. Like, I never understood all of that, right? I shouldn't say I didn't understand it. I never took advantage of any of those things. Right? And I think those that really accelerate in business and are happy in their lives and all of that kind of stuff really develop and cater those relationships.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They really try to grow them. They really try to be there for the other person. And I know it sounds like a bunch of hippity-dippity crap, but it's true.
Yeah.
It just really is. You never know when something like that's going to help your business.
Well, everyone kind of has their circle, right? And you never know when a candidate's going to come along that would fit well in your circle. And it may not be your inner circle. It may be your outer circle, right?
Yeah.
But I've always been the type to try to avoid burning bridges and all of that kind of stuff. And so I'll have relationships come and go. And it's kind of wild how you may have a relationship for several years that all of a sudden proves valuable out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And it could be something much like you said. You could have met somebody at a show about camera equipment, and then all of a sudden 2 or 3 years later, now you're in a position to buy camera equipment.
Yeah.
And so you call the guy up or you Facebook him or whatever, and boom, now you're realizing the benefit of creating that relationship from a few years ago. Long time ago, 7-8 years ago, the local rigid rep, I met him, got his name, got his number, put it in my phone, all this stuff. I went 4 or 5 years without ever using it. And then all of a sudden, I've used it. I've had to reach out to him several times here lately.
Like, hey, buddy.
And yeah, it's kind of cool to just be able to pull that guy up in your phone and send him a text, and you get an answer straight from the source rather than going through the normal proper channels.
Yeah.
So, but the wet show is a good example of, especially in the plumbing industry, for all the different areas where we don't know stuff. I don't know proper procedures for how to run a vac truck, right? Now, do I need a vac truck now? No. But am I going to swing by the vac truck booth and introduce myself?
Hell yeah.
And make a connection there? Because little do I know, in the months and years coming ahead, maybe I don't even need it. Maybe it's a Tradewinds member that's like, hey, I want to get into septics and I need to buy a vac truck. Hey, I got a connection for you. I got a guy that I know that's in the vac truck world.
Yeah.
I'll introduce you to him. Like, you just never know the value that comes from, I don't want to say networking, because it's not, it's like networking on steroids. Networking is passive.
Networking is like, I'm in my B&I group so people know who I am. Networking
is not working.
That's very true.
Right? But intentional networking is being very intentional about it. I met a guy at an entrepreneur networking event, and he got my name and number and put it in his phone. And he then asked for my birthday. And so I gave him my birthday, and he put that in the contact, like it was like my first name and then the 4 numbers for my birthday and then my last name.
Get some dick pics on your
birthday.
And
I'm like, what's up with that? And he goes, I'm glad you asked. This is really cool. Let me show you. He goes, at any day, at any time, and he says, I have my virtual assistant do this because all my contacts are stored in the cloud. Let's say it's February 14th. Nah, that's Valentine's Day. Let's go March 14th. Okay? So I can go through my contacts, and I can go 0314 in my contacts. And it will pull up every contact with 0314 in it. And then I can send every single one of those people a happy birthday text.
So his VA was doing that every day.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And so that's intentional networking, right? It's showing up with the intention on doing things with that information afterwards. And it was kind of cool. And ironically, I met this guy within the last year and a half, and ironically, here I get a birthday text from him. On my birthday was recently, and here I get a birthday text from him. And I'm like, oh, that's kind of neat. Like, he not only did he say he was going to do it, he followed through with it, and he did it.
Yeah.
It's kind of neat.
I sung Happy Birthday to you last year, so I didn't want to do it this year. I was like, we'll skip one.
But, it was just kind of neat. And yes, I know in your contacts you can always store people's birthdays and everything else, but it makes it very difficult to search it. And so he just searched it by the numbers, just 0314. And 0314 is not my birthday. I just picked a random day, but
no, I know.
But, he has a system to where every day he can text every single contact that it's their birthday. It's really cool.
I mean, we talk about attention to detail a lot. Mm-hmm. Like, how great is that?
Yeah.
Right? Like, if you really want to be, this is a little off topic, but if you really want to be at the next level, like, that's the type of attention to detail that it takes.
Right.
Everyone wants to act like, oh, that guy's wearing a suit and he's, this and that and blah, blah, blah. Well, it's because he has attention to detail, right? Like, look what he was doing there.
Yeah.
Like, that sets you aside from everyone else.
Yeah.
And in an industry where everybody is the same,
yeah,
like, sometimes that's what it takes. It's just that one little bitty extra thing to set you apart. That's pretty cool.
The really neat thing is what this guy does is he's a book publisher. He will help you produce a book.
Holy shit. I need to get that guy's...
And so...
Side tangent. So before my mom died, she's published author. Mm-hmm. She was writing a novel, and it's like 95% done. Yeah. And I have it, and I want to get it published.
Yeah.
See, look.
Yeah. Well, he was like, how often are you people really publishing books? Like, how do you stay in front of somebody that only needs your services once every 3 to 5 years?
Or once in their lifetime.
Or once in a lifetime, right?
Yeah.
And so this was his way to stay in front of people.
That's pretty cool.
I'll just send you a birthday text, and I'm not going to bomb you with texts, but every year you're going to get a birthday text from me. And every year you're going to remember me as the book guy.
The book guy.
It's pretty cool.
Hey, note right there. You see that?
Yeah.
I'll remember that later.
But little things like that make all the difference in the world. And you never really know what's effective, but you do definitely know what sets you aside from other people, right? And so developing in yourself the constant attitude of learning is key. Because we don't know what we don't know. And unless we have this very intentional movement to continue our learning, if we don't have that, then we default into just kind of going through life automatically.
Yeah.
And so a desire for continuous education is huge. And I'm not talking formal education, just anything.
And not even education, connection.
Yeah, well, a connection is part of education, right? But like, I was scrolling through my phone the other day, and a video popped up for how they do something that I did not know. I never knew how they did this thing. Little
micro learning going on.
And so I just watched the video, not because I'm interested in what they were talking about or anything else. I just always wondered, how do they do this thing? And it was like, wow, that's kind of neat. I never realized they do it that way. It's just kind of cool. But having an attitude of constantly learning 24/7 is huge. And if you carry that with you to meeting new people and learning new processes and getting out of your comfort zone and traveling to events, I've never been to a wet show, right? And it's kind of weird that we're going as exhibitors for my first time. Like, I've never been at all, and now we're an exhibitor. But
yeah, we're going as exhibitors, but to be honest, like,
we're gathering info too.
You and I don't think of it that way, right?
Right.
Like, we're going to gather info, be with our guys, put ourselves out there, which is an exhibitor, but that's not the point of connection for us. Is really what it's about.
Right.
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 And I'm gonna the guys in Tradewinds, right? I'm gonna use Ray as an example. I love Ray. I feel like I can call him a friend now. he came to our Kansas City event was that last January or February? I don't remember. Anyway, the beginning of the year last year, and pulled me aside and literally said, "Hey, dude, this is awesome. This is great. I've met all these guys. I really feel like there's a connection here." And he's dove in. He's made some really great friends inside of Tradewinds.
Right.
And he's not that type of person, right? Like he's not like I will walk into a room.
He's not an outgoing person.
I can walk out into a room and just be friends with everyone and talk to everyone. Like it's just who I am, right?
Right.
A lot of guys aren't like that, so they don't feel like they can put themselves out there, or they don't feel comfortable putting themselves out there and putting themselves in rooms where they know no one, and just building that networking, building those connections, all of that stuff. And I use him as an example, but there's tons of guys in Tradewinds that have said the same thing. Hey, when we go to these events, that's the best part. Like getting to know these guys, building those relationships, having someone to call when I'm thinking about jumping off the fucking ledge because my business is fucking wearing me out right now.
Right.
Like there is real value, like you were saying, pushing yourself outside of your comfort zone and going to the wet show.
Yeah.
Or going to a home expo, or coming to a Tradewinds event. Like we have events that you don't have to be a member to be at, and just come and hang out and see everyone. You were in Apex. Those relationships and that spider web building, as I like to call it, in networking is such an invaluable skill that I think a lot of us, and I am guilty of this, like I said at the beginning of the show, of not realizing how beneficial it can be.
Right.
And I'm not saying come to our events, come to our show, go to the wet show. I mean, I'd love for people to go, but go to your BNI group.
Yeah.
Join a Facebook group that's in your area that's, like entrepreneurship based.
Yeah.
Be a contributor. You will, I promise you, if you contribute to groups like that, you will get more back than you put in.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? If there's 10 people in that group, you're 10% of the group, you're putting in everything you have. If those people are putting in everything they have, you get 90% of what you put back. It's tenfold.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very, very easy to become engaged and actually feel growth, feel connection, feel like you're benefiting when you get into those groups that are at the same level you're at, that are, putting out the same energy that you're putting out.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all like the outcome that you get will be a direct result of the inputs that you put in, for sure.
Yeah.
Another area where that matters is your CRM. So, a quick message from our sponsors. FieldPulse is the field service management software for field service pros like you. Whether you're a small business looking to grow or a larger company ready to scale, FieldPulse has got everything you need all in one platform. It's got advanced features to work as your CRM. It'll handle your estimates and invoices, your scheduling and dispatching. It'll give you good, better, best proposals. It'll run your maintenance plans, and it will even import the Tradewinds price books. Plus, FieldPulse integrates with software you're currently already using, like QuickBooks Online, your desktop PC, and that Tradewinds price book. You can hit the ground running without changing how you do work on the day-to-day operations. And by simplifying those day-to-day operations, FieldPulse saves you time, it keeps your team organized, and it gives you the tools to increase productivity and profitability. And it's not just us saying this. FieldPulse has earned a 4.8 rating across over 600 Google reviews. To learn more, head over to fieldpulse.com. That's FieldPulse.com. FieldPulse. FieldPulse. But much like your CRM, we tell people this all the time, is your CRM will only work as well as what the information you give it, right?
Yeah.
If you're crappy with the information that you plug in and how you organize your customers and all of that stuff, it makes pulling reports very, very difficult. Well, it's the same with anything. If you're very intentional with how you approach things, then you're going to get very diligent and very expected results. But if you're the guy that's going to your BNI group and just kind of showing up and sitting in the back corner and not saying much and everything else, well, guess what? You're not going to get much work from your BNI group. But it's like what we tell everybody in Tradewinds. If you're going to do a BNI, be very intentional with it. Every week during those meetings, go to those meetings with the repair that you need that week. It's February right now, right? So it's water heater month. Incoming water is colder this month than any other month of the year. And so if water heaters are on their last legs, this is the month where they usually die.
I don't know if I've ever heard you say that.
Yeah.
February's water heater month.
Yeah. And it's not
Okay.
because it's like we just chose for it to be, but like the groundwater is so cold. It's colder right now than ever. And so your water heater has to work harder this month than ever before.
Interesting.
It's no different than like cold hurts your car battery, right?
Yeah.
And so you'll see O'Reilly's and AutoZone and all those places do battery ads this month because they know it's happening. Those places also watch the weather, and when big rain's coming in, you got windshield wiper ads coming around, right? And so February is water heater month. And so, you can, if you're in a B&I group, you can go there and say, I need to replace, 10 water heaters this month or this week. Like, who do you know? Who do you know that needs a water heater?
Yeah.
And being very intentional with those kinds of conversations, you're going to get intentional results out of it. But if you're just like, I'll take any work I can get.
Yeah.
Well, then you're going to get very little work.
It's amazing to me when you say things like, I need to install 10 water heaters this month. Like, people's brains will pick up on that. And even if they're disinterested, disengaged, and don't care, they will hold on to that.
Yeah.
And then when they know someone that needs one, they're like, oh, yeah. Or for some random weird reason, 2 weeks down the road, they'll think of that and be like, man, he said he needed some water heaters this month. Maybe I'll post something about it.
Yeah.
And it'll just be random as hell. People, despite everything going on in the country right now, people want to help other people. They want to see them succeed, right? And it doesn't even matter if they like you. Now, if they dislike you, that's one thing. But neutral or they like you, they will try and help you out.
Yeah.
But like you said, if you're not intentional, you don't make it direct, you don't make a direct comment about it.
Yeah.
They pay no attention to you.
Yeah.
Like you're just another dude in the room doing nothing.
If you're the guy at the B&I meeting that's like, I'll take whatever work I can get. Well, what work can I give him? I don't know, whatever. Like, that's not very direct, right?
Yeah.
But if you're the guy at the B&I group that this month you're saying, I want to replace 10 toilets, and next month you're saying, I want to replace 10 water heaters, and the month after that you're saying, I want to replace 2 sewers, well, now they're going to know exactly what you do with that intentionality.
And I think, since we're just talking about plumbing, I think, especially in a B&I group, say, if you're going to do it, try to say, I'm going to do it for a year. Tell yourself that, right? Like, I think guys feel like they don't have a real plan as far as what they want to talk about, how they want to talk about it. Well, just think about what you said. If you're in cold weather climate, February's water heater month, right? There's one. In the spring, we all know it's sump pump month.
Right.
If you live in an area with sump pumps, right? Or if you're crawl space area, right? Like there's 2 right there. Like what's something that's in the fall that you like to do?
Garbage disposal.
Garbage disposal in the
preparation
fall.
for the holidays.
So October, getting ready for Thanksgiving.
Yep.
Like there's 3 right there. November could be garbage disposal too.
Yeah.
Or toilets.
Yeah.
We know you have people coming in town for toilets. Is there one that's
tired
always
of Cousin Eddie always clogging up the toilet?
Yeah. Do you have a stupid Walmart Home Depot special that doesn't flush real well?
Right.
Like, is it time to change it out now? Like everyone wants to act like it's so hard to come up with ideas in terms of marketing or networking or at your being whatever. It's not that hard.
No.
And if Gemini has the AI mode, Chat GPT.
Yeah.
Like, just plug that shit in. Hey, as a plumbing company in August, what would be a good thing? What would be a good ad to run for my area? It's literally that simple.
Yeah.
The damn thing will spit out 10 fucking ideas. If it spits out 3, say I want 7 more.
Yeah.
You get 7 more. It's like,
yeah, you can get tons.
Like you were saying, be intentional with it though. You can't just like with B&I groups, the wet show is the same thing. You can't just go to the wet show and be like, "Oh, I'm just going to go and I'm going to walk around and I'm going to not be engaged and and then tell everyone, well, the wet show sucked. It wasn't engaging. I didn't get anything out of it." Well, is it because you didn't put anything into it?
Yeah. Did you talk to people when you were there, or did you just walk around saying, "I'm not interested"?
Is that
I'm not
why
interested?
You walked by the liner guy and you were like, "Man, I always wanted to do lining," and you looked around and he said, "Hey, man, you want to talk about lining?" And you were like, "No, I'm just looking," and you walked away.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't get anything I didn't learn anything about lining. Did you fucking try,
you
or did you just keep walking?
Right.
We talk about it in Trade Winds all the time. People are really bad about that, especially guys that are in their shell.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
You will not grow. You will not get better. You will not be engaging if you're just looking.
Yeah.
I'm just here looking. What? No, you're not. You're there for a reason.
Right.
Be engaged. Does it make you uncomfortable and sweaty? Yeah. Who cares? Come by our booth. We'll give you a fucking free shot, and you can go back out there and try again. Like, it's not, you know what I mean?
Loosen up.
Loosen up a little bit. Everyone just is.
Yeah.
I'm going on a rant here. Everyone is so, I feel like lately, so afraid to try new things.
Yeah.
Because they're just uptight, whether it be economy, whether it be government, whether it be fucking whatever, whether it be they're afraid their business is going to fail. If you don't grow and you don't reach out, you probably are going to fail.
Yeah.
Because eventually the people that are supporting you, they're going to
move on.
They're not going to need you anymore because you've helped them with all their problems.
Yeah.
And you need new customers.
Yep.
You know, you need new connections.
Yeah. Well, and outside of just that, like getting out of your shell and learning new things or getting out of your shell and meet new people and all of that stuff, just the constant desire to learn anything, right? I was having a conversation with our manager yesterday, and I told him to watch a certain movie. And he was like, yeah, I may watch that tonight. And I'm like, watch it now. Like, you're at home. Our manager role is like, some of it's at home, some of it's out in the field, just kind of depends. I'm like, you're watching it, like you're at home, watch it now. Like, watch it during the workday. And it was a movie that would inspire him to be a good leader. And I'm like, this is total work ethic. But don't watch the movie for the purpose of entertainment. Watch the movie and pick up on the leadership cues and pick up on how he does this and how it works out later, and pick up on this other thing later that starts to make sense because you saw him do it earlier in the movie or whatever. And, there's things to learn around literally every corner. There's ways to learn.
Yeah.
And, becoming a connoisseur of just newfound knowledge, you're never going to go wrong. Especially if you can get yourself to be okay putting yourself in uncomfortable positions. My wife and I went to a event in St. Louis over the weekend, and there were some things that were happening at the event that were like technical difficulties that were kind of delaying everything. And so they were asking for sponsors of the event, and my wife and I were one of the sponsors of the event. And we were not one of the primary sponsors, so I didn't basically they were having it was a movie premiere, and they were having a hard time getting the movie to start. Just running into technical difficulties. If I had to assume, the computer they were trying to run the movie off of was too full on memory, and it was all glitching out when they were trying to play the movie. And so they had to bring in a different computer and all this kind of stuff.
Talk about bad preparation.
I don't think it was their computer. I think they were like, yeah, just bring it and we'll run it on the computer in the theater. I don't know. But
regardless,
while they were trying to figure all that out, they turned the lights on in the movie theater, and the sponsors got to go down front and kind of give everybody a little pitch. And we were not a primary sponsor, and so I was definitely letting the primary sponsors go. But I don't know any of these people. And the reason we were there is kind of secretive and kind of on the DL, so to speak. And so as the sponsors are up front and giving their spiels, I'm like, I'm gonna have to go up there and I'm just gonna come out in the open and say what we're here for and why we're sponsoring stuff and everything else.
Yeah.
And ended up, they got the movie up and running before I had a chance to go there, but that would have been an uncomfortable thing because I'm standing in front of like 60 to 80 people that I've never met before, talking about something that I've never talked about before in front of people that have never heard this before.
Yeah.
And
that's usually easier for me if I don't know anyone.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are they? I don't know any of these people.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit?
Well, and the purpose of me doing that was because there were very influential people there that could have helped us in this initiative that my wife and I are doing, and take it off the ground. But I had to prepare myself to go put myself in an uncomfortable position just so that I could meet new people and get new connections and all of this stuff. And so, being willing to put yourself out of your comfort zone is huge. and being willing to go put yourself in a place where you don't like nobody belongs anywhere at the beginning, right?
No, you're a fish out of water.
Right.
Almost always.
Yeah. Everybody starts at zero, right? And so when you put yourself in new environments, you don't have to worry about, oh, what are these people going to think of me? Because they were new in that environment at one time.
Oh, they're judging the shit out of you.
Well,
the point is, don't give a shit.
They're judging the shit out of you, not for the fact that you're new. They're judging the shit out of you for
your actual what you're saying and what's going on.
Like how comfortable are they in this uncomfortable situation is really what they're judging, right? And so there's a lot of people that you can win over. There's a lot of people that I don't want to say won over. I've met a lot of celebrities. I've only ever taken a photo with one of them. And
I don't know if I've ever met a celebrity.
Chiefs
football players. I've met a bunch of them. Are they celebrities?
I don't know. Maybe.
I'm going to say no.
I'll say this. I've taken photos with others, but it wasn't for the purpose of the celebrity. It was more or less just for like content or something like that.
Well,
right?
It's a snapshot in time that you remember.
Yeah.
More than anything else, right?
Yeah. Who's the comedian?
People are like, what the fuck are these idiots talking about?
Who's the comedian in Out Cold?
Which one?
David Koechner.
Love Koechner.
So
he's from here.
Yeah, he was at a Chiefs game.
Dude, he's funny as fuck.
And I went to we were tailgating, and I'm waiting in line at the porta potty to go tailgating, and he was in front of me.
Koechner was in front of you?
Yeah.
To piss in a porta potty?
Yeah. And
what the fuck?
And so I didn't even realize it was him because he's facing away from me.
How are you not best friends with him?
Well, I didn't realize it was him until he walked into the porta potty, and I saw his face as he turned around to like lock the door before the door closed. And so then he comes out of the porta potty, and I'm like, Koechner, let me get a photo. He's like, oh, sure, man. And so I took a photo of that. And
did he wipe his hand on your face because he just took a leak? That'd have been fantastic.
But like I posted that on my Facebook story of just like you never know who you're going to run into at a Chiefs tailgate.
Dude,
right?
Anchorman.
Oh, yeah.
Out Cold.
Yeah. But so like
love that guy.
Like I don't count those as photos, but like there are people that will go for photo ops. Right?
Oh, where you pay $10
where you're paying money and waiting in line and all this crap. And it's like, dude, the media, like if I want to meet a celebrity, it's not for the photo. It's because I want to be like, bro, let's go out to dinner and let's share some game on how you got to where you are.
Like Koechner's going to dinner with you.
Well, right. it wasn't the right environment. But
no,
like,
I know. I get what you're saying.
But what I'm saying is like I want to have conversations with them and treat them like a real person instead of put them on a pedestal of this celebrity. Like for me, the pinnacle is not the photo. It's the conversation that I can have with them.
Are you tired of complex and high credit card processing fees? The Void Podcast has negotiated exclusive rates for the Void listeners. This program's tailored for trade businesses like yours. And if you're using House Call Pro, switch and you can expect to save $80 for every 10,000 you process per month. Don't let high processing fees drain your profits. Visit empowerpayments.com/the void or call us at 913-423-1265 now and unlock your savings.
Yeah, right. I would have just asked him. I'd have been like, hey, dude, like, don't take this the wrong way. Can we drink some beers?
Yeah.
Like, could we have like 2? Please.
Yeah.
Like, I don't fan out. But, dude.
Yeah.
Like, the guy's funny as shit.
Oh, he's cool.
Can you imagine getting him drunk?
Now, what's
and
crazy
seeing
is
what
like
fucking happens.
I was about ready to piss my pants, and so like I couldn't stay and chat with him longer because otherwise I was gonna.
You're doing the PP dance the whole time, and he's like, "What
and so
the
by the time I got out of the
faggot?
porta potty, he was gone. Obviously, right? He's not gonna wait for some stranger.
I can't believe he's not. You know what? I can believe that because I think celebrities a lot of times, especially like the ones that are from KC, they like the tailgating as much as we do.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So they're like, yeah, I'm just stand out here and drink beer and
get
ready to go in the game. And then they go in the game and they sit in their, suite or whatever. But I mean, I can get it, I guess.
Well, and like with where we tailgate, we get to see a fair amount of celebrities and everything else. And we're not like, we're inviting them in the tailgate just to share in the experience. We're not like, oh, bring in here just so we can get photos, just so we can brag about who we met or anything else. It's like, no, enjoy this with us. Like, enjoy life with the people you're with, right? And don't fan out and geek out over them. But if you admire a celebrity for something it's probably because you appreciate their work, you appreciate their discipline and everything else. And so, you know, if you ever get to meet that person in person, like, treat them like a friend.
Yeah.
Don't treat them like they're this elusive thing, right? And so, like, this weekend, you know, there's producers and actors and everything at this event that we're at. And my wife and I are working on a film production that will end up being like a streaming series. So that's why we were there.
Oh, we'll see.
And so
if I don't get to play myself, I'm serious. I'm going to be so fucking pissed.
Yeah. But in the whole sphere of that, it's like, I'm not walking up to these people and geeking out and saying, oh my gosh, I loved your work in this and I loved your work in that. It's more or less like, you did a really good job playing this character because that's not who you are. And it's like appreciating the work that they did, not the product they produced, if that makes sense.
No, it makes sense.
So,
I mean, now I feel disappointed though. I've been to 2 games with you. Now, the company we kept, Mr. Diaz, was fantastic.
Yep.
The Stokeses were fantastic.
Yep.
But there were no celebrities. Hell, the last one we were at, it was cold as shit.
Yeah.
Now, David and Sarah were there, and they were cool. But then we had to hang out with a bunch of weird Canadians. They just showed up out of fucking nowhere.
Those are my neighbor's friends.
I mean, they were nice and
that
all.
was funny, though, because they were like, you know, it's crazy. I went and shot a fully automatic rifle this morning.
Yeah, like, welcome to America, motherfucker.
And I'm like, I got a pistol in the truck. And they were like, you have a pistol in the truck?
I mean, the one girl was pretty hot, but yeah, they were just weird Canadians. Like, we're just sitting, they were just like, what are you doing here? Oh, well, we're friends of a friend of a neighbor, and we're from Canada.
Yeah. All right.
Anything else? No, that's it. Okay.
Yep. But
it was just a weird experience. But yeah, next time I expect to see celebrities.
I mean, I don't orchestrate. I don't.
You
organize
just said
them.
I see a ton of celebrities at the Chiefs games. I've been twice. I haven't seen shit.
Yeah, we've had, you know, Roger Goodell, Clark Hunt, Gracie Hunt, Tavia.
Roger Goodell, douche. Clark Hunt,
rich douche.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
I will say this. I
had a bunch of former NFL players.
I would like to probably talk to Clark. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it's neat.
Goodell can lick my nuts.
Key and Peele, I've had them.
That'd
hang
be
out
cool.
Yeah, they were there. Bezos, I got to see him.
You didn't talk to Bezos.
Didn't talk to Bezos.
I don't want to talk to Bezos.
His security team was very impressive. But he got.
I don't want to talk to him.
His
a weird alien looking motherfucker.
Escort is like vehicle escort service.
Oh, I thought you meant woman.
No. No, his vehicle service dropped him off. Like, we tailgate on the front row right by the high profile entrance to the stadium. And
it's a cool spot.
Not Taylor Swift high profile. Like, she comes in through the tunnels and through the back entrance. But,
yeah, that's the tunnel. Continue. I'm sorry.
But the people that want to publicize them getting out of the limousine and walking into the stadium, that happens like right in front of our tailgate. And so,
how cool would it be to bitch slap Bezos?
I mean, I don't have anything against Bezos.
I didn't say you had to have anything against him. I said, how cool would it be?
I mean, why am I going to bitch slap somebody that I don't have anything against? It's like Fight Club.
He's using AI to replace a bunch of his employees.
Well, who isn't? If you're smart in business, you're doing that.
I'm just trying to give you reasons to want to slap the guy.
Oh.
How about he looks weird?
I mean, how about he got a divorce, gave his wife half his money, and he was still the richest man in the world? How about that?
That makes me want to slap him. Yeah. It's a jealousy thing, but it still doesn't negate the fact that I want to slap the guy.
Yeah.
Grow some hair, you weirdo.
But, yeah, like, if I wanted to talk with those people, it's not because I want to go fan out over them. I want to have a productive conversation. I want to learn something, right? I want them to learn something from me, right?
Yeah, and I think to your point,
everyone's got plumbing.
To your point, like, you know, when you go to the wet show or B&I group or whatever, if you go in with the intentionality of what can I learn here? What can I teach this person here?
Yeah.
Can we benefit from a mutual relationship? Like, those are the things you need to be asking yourself.
Yeah.
You know, when you go in, be open to all of it.
Yeah.
Can I benefit from this down the road?
Right.
If it's neutral, still hold on to it.
Right.
Because you don't know. Hey, 5 years from now, just like you were saying before,
right.
You know, you never know. Hey,
right.
This could happen. That could happen.
Right. You never know that, like, hey, I now, like, that guy runs a charity. I now am in a position where I can donate to that charity, or I may be able to reach out to that charity because I know somebody that would be a good recipient for that charity. Like you just never know who you're going to meet. And so be willing to do all that with open minds and open hearts. And then you never know what you're going to learn too. And it's kind of like the phrase, we don't know what we don't know, is a very powerful phrase, because the moment in life where you realize you don't know it all is like the moment you realize how little you actually know compared to everything there is to know.
That's the quote unquote epiphany moment
Yeah.
of I like to refer to it as adulthood. You know what I mean? Like some of us learn that at 25, some of us learn it at 22, some of us learn it at 50.
Right.
It's like, oh shit, when you accept the fact that I know nothing compared to what's out there, that's like, oh shit, okay.
Well, it changes the conversations you have with people too.
Yeah, 100%.
Because people that think they know everything, they want to tell everybody everything they know all the time. They want to be right. Right?
Yeah.
And people that recognize I don't know everything, and the only way I know everything, or like the only way I learn more is by getting more information out of people. Well, I can't get information out of you and learn something from you if I'm talking. And so it changes the conversation to where you're more inquisitive and you're more creating a condition to where they can talk and they can share what they know.
Well, your questions are more intentional, right?
Yeah.
You're asking with the intent of, I'm going to hear from this person for a little while in detail because of the question I asked.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
And I think I think that's one of the issues that we have with social media. Social media gives those people that want everybody to know that they know everything, those know-it-alls, it gives them a voice. And so they come off as kind of annoying. And I think that's where a lot of your social media arguments come in, is where people are arguing just to be right instead of arguing to learn.
Yeah.
And so
I'm a horrible person on social media.
Yeah.
I argue with people knowing that I'm trolling them.
Yeah.
And know that they're not going to think I'm right and I'm not going to think they're right. I'm just doing it for my own personal amusement.
Yeah.
And they're actually intentional, like, oh, no, I'm going to... Yeah. Like, I will say to people in arguments, like, you realize I'm just trolling you, right?
Yeah.
Like, you realize I don't actually care.
Right.
I can almost feel them get mad. And let me be 100% clear here. I know that that's a dickhead move.
Yep.
I 100% know it.
Yep.
I'm doing it anyway.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's because I'm just tired of people's shit, and so I've started doing it. I should probably stop.
Yeah.
I'm probably not gonna. I don't know. It's one of the...
There's a nuance to it that's different with every situation.
Few things in my life that bring me a little bit of joy at home.
If you catch that somebody's just an outright dick, yeah, you're probably going to... Like, I don't care to learn anything from that guy.
Yeah.
And so I am going to troll him a little bit, right?
Yeah.
But if there's somebody that makes a comment on something and I don't know them from anybody else and I don't know if they're nice or a dick or whatever, even if their comment initially sounds like they're being a dick, I'm still going to like answer a question with a question just to try to learn a little bit more about who they are. Because it's kind of crazy how often your first impression is wrong from their initial comment, right? And what I mean, so what I mean by that is like their initial comment, you might be taking it the wrong way. And so if you take it that way and then you respond according to how you took it, you may set that conversation and that interaction down a path that it never should have gone down. But if you give the chance to clarify and say, you know, what do you mean by this? Or what do you mean? And they may clarify, and actually that you may be both arguing the same point. It's just he misunderstood you and you misunderstood him.
I say that all the time about texts, right?
Yeah.
Like you can't add inflection on words. You don't know. You know what I mean? You know what would be fucking awesome is if instead of typing, they were little word messages that you could record into your phone.
Welcome to voice notes.
I know voice notes and I know messenger notes, but I'm saying on Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
Like how you know what? I feel like that could be awesome or a complete disaster all at the same time.
Yeah.
Because you can't infer inflection.
I just blocked a guy. I told you about it.
You know what?
I told you to block the guy.
Well, so I posted that and I didn't block him. No responses ever.
Interesting.
Yeah. I was ready for war. You were
Yeah.
like when you sent me that, I was like, ha ha ha.
Yeah.
Something else to do.
Well, I banned him from the group.
I'm not in the group.
Oh.
It was on something else.
Okay.
It was on one of your personal things.
Yeah. That. Well, and
I'm not going to give too many details away, but like I wanted to find out where he lived.
Yeah.
I got nothing going on.
Yeah.
I say that. I got so much going on.
That guy was psychotic. He was doing video notes in the comments. He was making a video, recording it, and then uploading it as the comment.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to start doing.
Yeah. And
fuck yeah!
And his videos were, threatening and all this like weird shit. Well, in the context of where that was coming from, it had no business being there. So for those that don't know, I started a Facebook group about not paying federal taxes, and it's got a lot of interesting people in it. The group in a month has grown to 40,000 people.
Any group that's got 40,000 people in it, you're
going to have some nut jobs in there.
And by we, I mean quote unquote normals, that are trying to be productive in society and make a difference and, aren't crazy. We don't hold as big a percentage of the population as we want to think we do.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of fucking nutbags out there, dude.
Yep.
I mean a lot.
Yep.
You see Trump brought back insane asylums, didn't you?
Did he?
That's what I saw.
Wow.
I'm going to be honest. Like they show this stuff and half of it, I can't tell if it's AI or not.
Yeah.
I think it's real.
We'll have to.
Dude, Reagan got rid of him and it was the biggest fucking mistake.
Oh yeah.
A president has ever made.
Yeah, because back in the 60s or 70s, if you were like,
late 80s.
I am a man, and you're obviously not a man.
Yeah.
Right? I'm a man, I promise I'm a man. Like they would put you in an insane asylum.
Because your brain's fucked up.
Yeah. Now they call it a disorder and they give you gender affirming care, which is permission to cut your dick off.
First off, gender affirming care, the people that are like, yeah, we'll cut that off. Those people are more crazy than the people wanting their shit cut off.
Yeah.
What do you do for jollies? Oh, I cut dicks off.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
You're fucking nuts,
It's
man.
a weird thing. Anyway, that's one heck of a tangent.
You know what? Hey, don't say it with sarcasm. It's for the good of the show.
Yeah. But as you're interacting with people online, remember that it is text and some things may be not in the right context. So don't be so eager to like prove that you're right or share that you are smart. Play dumb. You'd be amazed at how willing people are to share if you just play along a little bit. And I'm not saying manipulate them, but I'm saying give them enough room to clarify their stance, and you're going to learn a lot more about them. And don't just make an assumption off of like their first statement.
Yeah.
Give them a chance to give 2 or 3 or 5 more statements, and then you can make your assumption.
Yeah. I think we may have talked about this a little bit last time. I play dumb a lot, and it's intentional. Like if I'm out, if I'm meeting new people, if I'm doing whatever, and it's not that I'm, like you said, trying to manipulate them, but I'm trying to learn who they are.
Yeah.
The better you can learn how someone is, who someone is, maybe why they act the way they do, the better your interactions will be with them down the road.
Yeah.
And, it's amazing when you let someone talk or are engaged enough with them to facilitate them wanting to tell you a lot of extra things, how much you can learn about someone in a 15-minute span.
Yeah.
You can literally know enough I need to stay the fuck away from this person forever.
Yep.
Or, hey, this could work out, or they're neutral.
Yeah.
Like in 15 minutes, you can make that assumption.
Yeah. And that's where...
Or decision, I guess would be a better word.
Yeah, like in this group, there's 40,000 members in a month. I've had a lot of people friend request me and all of this stuff, and some of them I'm not taking. Some of them I do accept the friend request. But you'll have conversations with these people, and like I've had a lot of weird conversations with people that I do not agree with in that group. But all of a sudden, there's one where I gave him room to clarify and kind of show me who he was. And I'm screenshotting his Facebook profile and sending it to my entire family and you and saying,
that's not good.
Find this guy and block him.
Oh, okay.
Because
he's insane.
This guy is like a psychopath. And
man after my own heart.
And what's crazy is this is the part that sucked, is I blocked him, but then I tried to ban him from the group and it wouldn't let me ban him because I blocked him. And so then I had to unblock him so I could ban him. And after I got him banned, I went to block him again, and it says you can't block anybody more than once within a 48-hour period. I'm like, God damn it. And so then he starts, like, because I banned him from the group, then he starts sending me all these messages that are, I mean, it's going to, like, this is one of those guys where when the news shows up and he's got 15 kids, like, tied up in his basement,
Dude.
And the neighbors are like, he was always quiet and he kept to himself. Like, I'd be that guy that's like, no, I knew that guy was fucking crazy. And no, it does not surprise me.
When was the last time you got a message from him?
Well, I blocked him now.
When was this?
Over the weekend.
Okay.
Yeah. But
he hasn't looked you up, and like there are different levels of insanity. Like if he had looked up who you were, knew you were Smedley Plumbing, then has the phone number and is calling into the office after you banned him, like that.
Oh yeah,
is a whole nother level of insanity.
And if I didn't block him and cut it off when it was small, I have no doubt that it would have gotten to that, for sure.
Man, so look who's got entertainment.
That guy's crazy. But what I'm saying is, you only learn that.
Oh man, I like him.
You only learn those kinds of things, and that could have gone the other way too. Could have been the brightest guy ever, right? And so
bright guys are usually sociopaths. So
entertaining those types of conversations and giving people a chance to really show you who they are in a non-combative way is cool. In other words, you don't have to be right. You can play dumb, and you don't, like, you can be right, but you don't have to tell them you're right, right? Mel Robbins has a book out right now that's really popular with women.
Dude, her podcast is fantastic.
Yeah, she's got a book out right now called Let Them, and it's the Let Them Theory. And I have a feeling...
Yeah, there's a lot of chicks with let them tattoos right now, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a feeling what it is, and I don't know this, and I need to listen to it on audiobook or whatever, just add it to the pile of shit that I got to do. But...
oh, boo-hoo.
I have a feeling what it is like, let them be wrong. Because we've raised our boys to this. Like, the boys would argue over this, and he's wrong, and blah, blah, blah. Let him be wrong.
Yeah.
Like... You can live your life happily knowing that he's wrong. Like, it's not your job to prove him wrong.
Yeah.
Right?
Layla and I have those same conversations.
Yeah.
I'm like, Layla, who cares if they're retarded? Well, Dad, they're dumb, and let them be dumb. This is what's going to happen, honey. You're going to grow up and be successful and be a badass. That person's going to be a loser.
Yeah.
Don't talk to them anymore. Who cares?
Yeah. Just let them.
Those kids are losers.
Yeah.
Move on, honey.
And unless it comes to, like, abusing or assaulting you verbally, physically, or anything else, just let them. Let him be an idiot.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And that whole let them
for
theory,
everything else, I got her a punching bag. So, like, we're good, you know?
But that whole let them thing is like, let the guy drive like an idiot. And I mean, literally, let him keep driving away from you like an idiot, right?
Yeah.
Don't keep chasing the guy down and honking and shaking your fist and flipping him the bird, because now you're just you're extending your time around the bad driver.
Yeah.
You're increasing the odds that you're going to have an incident with that driver. Like, let him continue on down the path and be a bad driver.
God, it's like Janine. Side tangent. She'll just, like, there'll be someone swerving. They're obviously either drunk or on their phone or whatever, and she's just hanging out in their blind spot. And I'm like, babe.
Yeah.
Pass these motherfuckers. Why? They're going to fucking kill one of us. Yeah. Like, go.
Yeah. Get
she's
in front of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Yep. But, there's a whole skill set there of, like, letting people be wrong and just being okay with it. And not even calling them out on it. Like, we're all adults, and we're not going to change other adults' minds, especially on the internet.
There's a skill set behind it, but normally what happens is you just kind of mature into that skill set. Yeah. You're like, oh, I've seen it enough, I can recognize it. If you're not an old guy like us, like, try to recognize it now. The earlier you recognize it, the more successful you're going to be. You can recognize that this is a problem with 25-year-olds and you're 25.
Yeah.
Dude, you're 5 years more mature than them.
Yeah.
Immediately. And it will benefit you greatly.
We just had continuing education classes here. Our local municipality, they actually put on classes twice a year for your con eds. And
which is just updates on the book. It's completely bullshit.
Yeah. This one was like an 8-hour class on 101 ways to fail an inspection. And these classes are usually taught by an inspector in another jurisdiction or another state. And I'm amazed at how many people how many plumbers come to these classes to argue with the inspector that's leading the class. And it's like, bro, you're getting your 8 hours of continuing ed, whether you say a word or whether you argue with this dipshit. You're not going to change his mind. He's an inspector.
Do you ever want to
He's got like a rent-a-cop mentality where he's going to try to prove he's right to all these people. Like, you could just sit quietly and say he's an idiot, and you could just let him be wrong.
Those classes were the worst.
And it's like, just...
Dude, have you ever thought... I've thought about this. Like, just getting up, walking to the front, and going, hey, if you quit asking stupid fucking questions, we'll be out of here early.
Yeah.
And we'll get our little fucking certificate, and we'll be the fuck on down the road. Like, is it that fucking important?
Yeah. But
no, that's also how I got selected for jury duty, because I didn't say shit. And I was like, yeah, whatever. They were like, oh, this guy can actually discern that most of these people are idiots, and he may have a brain.
Yeah.
Guess what? Now you're on jury duty.
I got out of jury duty last week. I had jury duty last Monday.
That doesn't surprise me. Did you tell him you were a psychotic idiot?
No.
Plumber?
Sunday. We had weather come in last week, right?
Yeah. Ish.
I mean, we got snow and slippery roads and all that shit. But yeah, Saturday or Sunday before the Monday jury duty, I got a text and an email.
Oh, you didn't even have to go?
You don't even have to show up.
That's not getting out of jury duty.
Oh, it said, by the way, this qualifies, and you're not selected for 3 more years.
Yeah, I know.
Hell yeah.
That's happened to me. Dude, I don't understand what their process is. They say it's random. I've had to go...
I mean, I get it every 3 years.
On the nuts.
Yeah.
It's like, boom, you're
I have a feeling it has to do with how often you're voting. I think people that vote more often get jury duty more often because they feel like they can have an impact on their community. And I think people that never vote never get drawn. I don't know this to be true, but everybody I know that gets selected for jury duty all the time, they vote in every election. And everybody I know that says, I don't vote, my shit, that doesn't count, it doesn't matter, my vote's not going to change anything, those are also the same people that are like, yeah, I've never been picked for jury duty. So I have a feeling they're connected.
You're probably right.
So,
I had to sit through that murder trial. I sat through that murder trial for 4 days, 5 days. I don't remember. Kid shoots his dad. It's all on video. Shoots the store clerk who came out and had a gun on him also.
Like, why are we even here?
Like, well, the point was the second guy. Because the second guy didn't actually pull his gun out. But the kid shot his dad and then shot the other guy, right?
Yeah.
Second-degree murder is what I was thinking. Self-defense on the first guy. Dad rushes him, shoots him. Fine, that's fine. Fucking, he deserved to die, probably. He was a piece of shit. But the other guy was the whole deal, right? I sit through that whole thing. I don't know if I've ever talked about this on the show. I sit through the whole thing, 4 days. I was an alternate. So there were 3 alternates. So they don't tell you before.
Yeah.
It's just if someone comes out, they just automatically assign one of you. They don't tell you that either, right? Yeah. So I sit through this emotional fucking disaster, right? For 4 days, I don't remember if it was 4 or 5 days. And then, like, they're getting ready to dismiss the jury after all the final everything. And they're like, they just, out of nowhere, they're like, Mr. Hilton, Mr. blah, 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 and Mrs. whoever. They're like, you guys are dismissed. It's like, what?
I didn't even get to weigh in.
Can you go to the judge's chambers, please? So we get up, we go to the judge's chambers, And we're in there 10 or 15 minutes, and the judge comes in there. And he's like, hey, blah, blah, and he's just asking general questions. I was like, so nothing said, nothing, blah, blah. He's like, nope. He's like, if anyone bails now, it's too late. That's it, this and that. I said, you're telling me you sucked away 4 fucking days of my life.
Yeah, and you got a check for like $3.50 a day.
It was like $5.68, something like that. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I looked him in the face. I was like, and this was when I was running full bore. I bet I lost $5,000-$6,000.
Yeah.
I said, I probably lost $6,000. I don't remember exactly what the number was I said to him. I said, and I said, this is a fucking scam. And I looked him right in the face. I was like, this is fucking bullshit. I was like, if I ever get called again and it's something like this, there's no fucking way I'm doing it.
Yeah. You just show up with a MAGA hat and a BLM shirt.
I will next time.
MAGA hat and a BLM shirt, and they'll be so confused they won't know what to do.
I was so fucking mad. I don't know. You know me.
Yep.
I was fucking mad.
Yeah.
And disappointed all at the same time.
Well, it's the insulting part is
like
they don't even pay you minimum wage. Like, you're required to attend. You don't have a choice. but somehow they're allowed to skip out of employment law.
Yeah.
And not even like they're compensating you.
I don't.
But
yeah.
I'll say this: their compensation isn't enough to pay for parking.
You get free parking. I got free parking.
Oh, I didn't.
I got free parking.
One of the times I went, I did not get free parking.
Probably because you didn't get chosen. Once you get chosen, I got free parking.
Yeah.
But this fucking judge, he's like, oh yeah, I can't wait till I wish I could be part of a jury and this and that, but I'm a judge and this and that. I was like, dude, no, you don't.
No. Yeah.
I mean, dude, I honestly thought this guy's going to call bailiff and escort me out. I mean, I was mad, dude.
Mad.
I was fucking mad.
That's funny.
I lost a week of my life.
Yeah.
Stress.
But
I'm thinking about this poor 19-year-old kid that's going to go to pound me in the ass prison his whole fucking life.
you didn't know all that until you put yourself in the uncomfortable position.
Don't try to turn this into a good thing. I fucking fuck that shit.
But now you know.
Now I know how to get out of jury duty.
Oh, that's easy. You just go in.
I'm going with the red hat and the BLM shirt.
Well, they don't let you do that technically because
Why?
you're not allowed to wear anything divisive or anything political. And so,
what if I wear a shirt that just says "fuck everybody"?
No, you can't even do that. But when they ask, like, does anybody have any judgments for this
I
or
will
whatever,
next
you just
time.
raise your hand and say, I'm an incredibly opinionated person, and I fully believe in stereotypes, and they'll dismiss you. That works no matter what the case is.
Yeah.
If it's murder, if it's theft, if it's abuse, if it's
God,
assault.
it was awful.
Yeah.
Oh, the worst part too is one of the worst parts was so they're showing the videos, right? There's surveillance, no sound, just surveillance. So you don't know what anyone's saying, right? And they show it over and over and over and over. And let's just say all the family members were in there.
Yeah.
The dramatic wailing.
Oh yeah.
By the
dude.
Why are they even here?
Yeah.
Like they had to escort him out over and over and over and over. Why would he care? I mean, just over. And these were like
lady, you're not helping.
Well, it's like this kid's mom. Why would she's making a scene because her son shot this dude. Like,
yeah,
you're not helping him.
No.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Like, what did you think was going to happen?
Yeah. I don't know. That's
a whole nother topic for a whole nother day. But it's
all part of your civic duty.
It makes me want to live off the grid.
Yeah.
Okay? I feel like I don't need any more civic fucking duty. I've taken this show on a rampage.
You did.
I'm sorry. I apologize to the listeners, not you.
Ultimately, to wrap this show up.
Oh, we're wrapping up?
Yeah.
Okay, wrap it up.
Ultimately, what you want to be, you want to put yourself in a position to where you can constantly be learning. You want to put yourself in a position to where you're putting yourself in uncomfortable positions on purpose so that you can learn, because your comfort zone is going to kill you. Yeah. And if you're not growing, you're dying in today's world. And so put yourself in uncomfortable positions, be willing to learn, be willing to be wrong, and let others be wrong. And you'll learn a lot, right? You don't have to win every battle to win the war. So let somebody else win an argument if it means you're learning more about that person than you've ever learned before. And, let people do wrong to you on small scale efforts. There's a video clip going around, I think it's from a movie, where these two guys run into each other and they haven't seen each other for a while. But as they're kind of talking and kind of catching up, a third person walks by, and one of the two guys is like, "Hey man, do you got that money?" And he's like, "No, I don't." And they end up getting into this argument. Well, then the guy who owed the money, the third guy, he kind of walks away. And that second guy turns to the first guy, and he was like, "Man, that guy's owed me money forever." And the first guy's like, "How much does he owe you?" And he's like, $40. And he's like, "Why do you care?" "What do you mean? He owes me $40. "Yeah. Look at it this way. You just paid $40 to learn that guy doesn't have good character. It only cost you $40 to learn he's a piece of shit."
Yeah.
Like, don't die on this $40 hill.
Yeah.
Be thankful it only cost you $40 to learn that he can't be trusted. Yeah. And so, little experiences like that can go so far. This thing that we went to over the weekend, we drove all the way to St. Louis, 4 hours to St. Louis, got a hotel, all these things, and it turned out to be kind of a bust. I don't regret it at all. I mean, 8 hours of driving and a hotel and everything else, but I wouldn't have known that unless I showed up. And in fact, I probably would have convinced myself I missed a major opportunity if I didn't go.
Yes, your personality is that way. Yeah,
right?
You would have.
And so, like, I don't let it hang over my head that this thing was kind of a bust and didn't work out or whatever. It's just another thing to chalk it up.
That's where optimism will get you.
Yeah.
Like pessimistic people like me, I'm like, oh man, dodged a bullet, didn't have to go to that.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I missed an opportunity. I'm going to kick myself forever over it.
Right. But being willing to learn and being willing to open yourself up to other opinions and being willing to lose small battles to win the war changes your outcome on everything, right?
Yeah.
You could come to this wet show and you could not learn shit. But what you did learn is that, okay, the wet show is not an efficient use of my time.
Yeah.
You would only know that after you've attended, right? You could join Tradewinds, and because we're month to month, you could realize, okay, this is amazing, and I'm glad I did it. Or you could realize, it's not for me. I don't really quite blend with them. Cool. It cost you a month. We didn't hamstring you on a contract or anything else.
Yeah, it's not one of the ones that's like, oh, you got to sign up for a year, and after a month, you're like, this sucks.
Right.
I'm in this for a year. What the fuck?
Right. So, all of those things are just ways that we learn, and you got to be willing to put yourself out there to learn that kind of stuff. So hopefully we'll see you guys at the wet show. Find us at the booth if you're there. Introduce yourselves, because you probably know a lot more about us than we know about you. So if you come up and say, hey, it's Mikey or whatever, like, don't expect us to know who you are. Give us a little bit more insight into that. But come say hi, and we'd love to see you. And
right wink, free booze. Left wink, you get a picture with Mitch.
Okay.
Without his shirt on.
Oh, fuck. You don't want that.
No?
Big old
furry bastard.
Jiggly, hairy thing. So.
Make sure to use the right eye.
Yeah. I can't wink with my left eye.
So. What?
Nope. That's why I have to shoot guns left-handed. Because I can only wink my right eye. I can't wink my left eye. That's why I shoot a bow left-handed, too. Anything that I do with one eye.
I thought it was because you were left eye dominant.
No. I mean, I'm left eye dominant because I can't wink my right eye. But
that doesn't mean you're left eye dominant.
Well, I mean,
like if you do the thing and the tests and all that, you may be right eye dominant, but you just can't shut the one eye.
Yeah, I got to shoot pool left-handed, shoot guns left-handed, shoot bows left-handed.
So if it's an open eye sight, why can't you shoot right-handed?
Because everything's habit on the left.
You have got to be the craziest motherfucker I've ever known.
It's weird shit. It's scary when you shoot shotguns and automatic rifles because that casing ejects right in front of your face.
Well, that's because you're too. I almost said stupid. I meant tight. You're too tight to buy a left-hand eject gun.
Yeah.
That has nothing to do. That's just your choice.
Yeah. Well, is what it is.
Tight ass.
So.
I love you, buddy.
Yep.
Wrap us up, man.
That's it. So
that's it?
Until next week, guys, we will see you later. And no guarantees we'll have a show for the weekend we're at the wet show. We're taking shit for it, but who knows what'll happen. You may see a little service interruption in the weekly delivery of the shows.
It'll probably just be a Saturday.
So, yeah.
If we come back on a Friday, I can get it out on a Saturday.
We'll see how that all works. So, but until next show, guys, we will see you later.
See you.